So we left off at episode 6 where I just ran out of the boots and I did a shoulder roll and a rat-a-tat-tat on the little flibbit. And I get a blue Jinjo. We're making progress. And apparently that didn't work. In Super Mario 64, if you were to do the ground pound just before you hit the ground, it would have helped you. But in this, they made it more realistic apparently. So, I don't know why I do ground pound so often. It's kind of like a habit from Super Mario 64. So let's continue on, shall we? Episode 7. Where am I going now? Well, first things first, I kind of messed up because I wasn't really supposed to go over there. Because I remember that Crocodile shows up at that area. I don't exactly remember, but I think it shows up there. And this is going to be fun because we get to destroy huts again. I don't know if there's any other place where you destroy huts other than Mumbo's Mountain and Bubble Bloop Swamp. So, get 5 notes! Hooray! So glad that they don't fall. That would have been messed up. Kid could tilt the switch, I destroy her pointy part of the hat, and you guys will know where we have to go from there. But not until later on in another episode, I guess. So, destroy that, and a Mumbo token's up there, which is really annoying trying to get, but I got it on my first try. You couldn't imagine how many times I tried on my first time I played it, where I completely missed it like 15 times in a row. And I almost fell. I almost failed that part. So glad I didn't. I would have been frustrated. But good thing I didn't fall. So this is our fourth Jiggy. Almost said third. I'm not even paying attention. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I didn't hurt myself that time. So there's a lot of things in the ground, but you're not able to get it just yet. And hopefully that dragonfly doesn't hit me. It didn't. It missed. It failed. Okay, I deserved it. I tried to turn around. So that's where I fail. Like I said, a lot of this on a lot of this level, I fail a lot. And you're gonna see in this episode which one I failed the most at. It's probably because I got a little too cocky or enthusiastic of thinking I was gonna win, but apparently I didn't. You're gonna understand when. Yeah, wrong direction because I needed to get to Crocodile, so there he is, right there behind the giant crocodile. I still think that's dead because it hasn't moved at all. And where's the rest of his body? You only see the head. It's like it's underground. It's a crocodile mole. I don't know what's the difference. Do crocodiles go in swamps or do alligators go in swamps? Could someone please tell me which one's which? I don't want to look it up on Google. I don't want to look it up right now. So which one lives in which habitat? I forgot which one's which. It's kind of embarrassing. I think it's alligators because that's the main thing in this level. I think it's an alligator. I don't want to confuse it with a crocodile. Crocodile looks like a crocodile, but that thing and some other parts, there's alligators. I'm not gonna get into it. So the last one, I think. Die. Get you out of the way. Shoot that. Yep, that was the last one. Magic. Everything is magic. A lot of these characters are magic. Especially Kazooie. Because apparently he never stops eating jiggies. That's 1 foot. That's 2 feet. 3. And number 4. Cough. So that's pretty much it. That's all it was. Easy Jiggy. And that thing is still staring at you. That little alligator still staring at you. That was a contradiction. Or oxymoron. And apparently, yeah, the giant turtle is a cannibal. It has so many other turtles inside of it. And you don't even see any organs. Like I said, video game logic. Don't argue with it. It just happens. So, yes, quiet please. The famous tit-up choirs now work. The eyes are so unrealistic. I miss the Nintendo 64 graphics of the characters. A bit short, isn't it, Shellboy? Well, we'll see. Copy it, what you just heard then. Okay, let's see if I don't fail. Come on. Nope, I failed. Yeah, oh dear, forgotten already. Here it is again. Don't be cocky. It's red, magenta, and cyan. Alright, we got that. Let me get the thing. And now to do it again. I really didn't care at that point. I just wanted the honeycomb extra piece. The choir is so annoying to do. It's fun because if you can memorize things, but it's annoying if you fail at it. That's a turtle. That's the only turtle that doesn't have a note on it. So, red, magenta, and cyan. So now we're going on to lesson 2. Apparently, you need to do a lot of violence in this game, especially on the poor defenseless turtles, but they don't complain about it. So it's magenta, blue, magenta, cyan, magenta. And I just looked at it once. How nice. Die. And die. The first time I played it, I completely failed and I died. It was my first death, I think. Splendid, you just need one more lesson. Goody. Magenta. I don't know what that color was. Purple, blue, cyan, yellow, red, blue. It literally pretty much already went in a circle. This was one of the more easier lessons. So, kaboom. Kaboom. I thought I missed. Kaboom, kaboom, and kaboom. It completely went in a circle, basically. A diagonal circle, whatever you want to call it. So, I had to get a little trinket, but that is a jiggy. Anyone could pick it up. It's kind of funny. These are supposed to be magical pieces, but people just treat it like garbage. It's not. They either call it treasure, or they just completely call it garbage. And there's a light. So this thing has electricity. Video game logic. You baffle me. Anyways, so where else am I gonna go to next? I've already done that. Where am I going? Apparently, I don't even remember where I was going. Oh yeah. Well, at this point now, I just gotta visit Mumbo because Mumbo's in this level. So let's go to Mumbo. 1, 2. Yeah, this is gonna be a little long trip. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna continue on with it. Dragonfly, die. I hate that thing so much. I wonder why it dies in the beginning of the game. It's so annoying. So, get the wading boots again, and we're going through this hardest maze ever. I don't know if I could actually go through this maze. Why is this here in the first place? I don't know. Video game logic, you baffle me. I'm gonna title this video game logic. Anyways, let's continue on. The boots. We get a second pair. Hooray! So you don't have to go through all that crap again. Because I remember last time I completely failed and I died. Like my first time ever playing it on the Nintendo 64, I had no idea where to go. Because back then I was young and I did not know what was going on. And this is where we get a second jiggy switch. This is more annoying, especially with the Nintendo 64 controller. Good thing I have an Xbox controller, made it easier. Walk. Don't use Kazooie. You're gonna mess up if you use Kazooie unless you know how to use it. And I just circle around just for taunts. And my 8th jiggy. Hooray! What was the other one? Oh yeah. Okay, I was thinking ahead of myself at that time. So there's nothing special on top of the maze. I went on top of the maze just to look around, and missed a note. Not sure if I actually did it in this video or the last Let's Play pre-recording I'll try to do, but something tells me that there was something on there, but there wasn't. Ow. Like I said, dragonflies are so annoying. And we get another Mumbo token. It's trapped in the corner. Now we go to visit Mumbo. Let's see if anything's special. There's always something special. Backflip. I completely failed. Like I said, I failed so many times in this level. So, is there... Oh, yep, there was. The extra honeycomb piece. Hooray! The second one. Now you know where the other two are. And now we get to turn into a little tiny alligator with a backpack on his back. Wait, Mumbo need new boots. Only kidding. You jerk. I would bite you. Out we go. Sucks being sick. I need to get better. So, what I'm gonna do now? Ah, yes, go inside of the giant alligator. Reminds me of a song I heard the other day, but I don't want to say it right now. So let's continue. Come on, hurry up. Get into the nose. 1, 2, 3. And to the other nose. 4, 5, 6. And this is where we get to meet, what's his face? I am Mr. Vile, greediest crocodile. So a crocodile. They're crocodiles then. I'm completely messed up with alligators and crocodiles in this level. Whatever. I'm not whatever. Just whatever. So we get to eat the little, whatchamacallit. I didn't even read what they were. But there's an achievement. You have to eat 30 of those in one little round, and you get an achievement. Easy to do. Just make sure you do it as quick as possible. But here's a tip. If you line yourself up on them, you will go fast and you will get the little chain reaction that you're looking for. So if you see them lined up, go for the diagonal lines. Don't ever go for the horizontal lines. The diagonal lines would actually be better for you. Just a little tip. And here's the thing. Do you see these running shoes there? You don't unlock them until another level. But you could actually beat Vile without them. It just makes it so much easier if you unlock the boots. Because at times, you may fail. And here's the thing. If you fail, he gets to take your life. So make sure that you know what you're doing. And if you're going to lose, get as close to the exit as soon as possible. And then look, number 31. I already get that achievement right then and there. Grr, you only win easy game. Now we play a harder game. Eat reds, avoid yellow grumblies. Grumblies, I didn't see that. So, I get a good start here. I like this game really. This is one of the more fun minigames that there is in Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie has a lot of minigames that are very fun. I can't remember which one was which, but I knew I got a high score on it every time. So, yeah, I jumped. Being a little cocky there. Never be cocky, especially in this game, because you could lose a life and you just don't want to go through all that hassle again. Especially in the Nintendo 64 version. If I'm not mistaken, if you guys remember, please correct me if I'm mistaken, but I honestly think that if you were to die in Banjo Kazooie on the Nintendo 64, you would have to collect every single note again. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not too sure. I just can't honestly remember. It just seems like it. I don't know. I don't think I've died so many times in Banjo Kazooie. Or at least I try not to die. If it was like that, then it would have been harder there. But here, not so much. So I win. And now we get to round 3. I honestly think that this video game started the her thing, because I've seen my friends say her, and now when I look at this game, it goes her. I don't know. Still sick. Moving on. Reds. Get close to the yellows because it's going to change. That's pretty much the tactic. You could actually time it somewhat, but if you know it's going to change, then you just stand by the red or yellows whenever possible, like that. See? Combo. Aw. I was about to get a combo. I'm sad now. And I'm not so lucky because they changed colors on me. Now you better be careful. If you actually eat a grumbly or grumble, I think they're called grumblies. If you eat a grumbly just before it changes, like a split second after it changes, it's gonna stall you. So you don't want to be doing that. And I really get unlucky because Vile actually is faster in this one. This is where you need the boots. It really helps. But at this time I didn't have the boots. And it's 5 seconds left. Get one. Out. And what sucks? It's a tie. So technically you don't win, but he says that you lose. Mighty Mr. Vile wins. Now I get crunched. So this is what happens. You gotta run. He goes faster and faster right out the door. And I will see you in the next episode.